Om शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। Very blissful morning to all of you. Welcome to this beautiful, gorgeous, most auspicious, holiest of the holy temples which is within our own selves. My loving pranams at the divine lotus feet of my Guru, Papa Swami Ramdas of Anandashram, Kanjangad, Kerala, and my beloved parents. We will start today's session by sending our salutations to Jagat Guru Adi Shankaracharya and chanting the Shanti Mantra of Taittiriya Upanishad. Shruti Smruti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. As a preface, Adi Shankaracharya says Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampanna Adhikarinam Moksha Sadhana Bhutam Tattvaviveka Prakaram Vakshyamaha. So he talks about Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampanna. Now the student gets a doubt. As we all know, this is not any stotra or stuti of any god. It is a dialogue between a guru and a group of students. So the student is asking now, Sadhana Chatushtayam Kim? Preface, he said that whoever has got these 4 qualifications, for them Tattvabodha is being written, composed. So what is Sadhana Chatushtaya? Nitya Anitya Vastu Vivekaha. The first one is Nitya Anitya Vastu Vivekaha. Second one is Iha Mutrartha Pala Bhoga Viragaha. Second one is Vairagya. Third one is Shamadhi Shatka Sampattihi, the internal wealth. Antaranga Sampat. How many of them are there? He says Shama Adi Shatka, 6. Starting with quality or qualification called Shama. Then last one is Mumukshutvam. So the first one is Viveka or discrimination. Second one is Vairagya or Viraga or dispassion. And the third one is Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti or discipline. And the last one is Mumukshutvam or desire. In English we call this as 4 Ds. Sadhana Chatushtaya means the 4 Ds. Discrimination, dispassion, discipline and desire. Desire for liberation. Now the next question the student is asking, Nitya Nitya Vastu Vivekaha Kaha? What do you mean by Nitya Anitya Vastu Vivekaha? The Guru answers, Nitya Vastu Ekam Brahma. There is only one Nitya Vastu. That is being called as Brahma. Then Tadvyatiriktam Sarvam Anityam. Apart from this Brahma, everything is Anitya. There is only one. We call this as Brahma. Apart from this, whatever we see, whatever is existing in this creation, everything is Anitya. Anitya means temporary. Not that it is not existing. It is temporary. It is not eternal. When we say Nitya, it is Shashvata or always existing, Adi Antarahita. There is no beginning, there is no end, or it is always existing. Eternal. Ayameva Nitya Nitya Vastu Vivekaha. That's all. Only this much is Nitya Nitya Vastu Vivekaha. So it is for us to use this buddhi, this kind of intellect, this faculty of intellect called viveka or discrimination. We must be able to discriminate what is temporary, what is permanent. Next question is about the second one. Viragaha kaha. What is viraga? Guru answers, Iha swarga bhogeshu ichcha rahityam. Iha is this world. Swarga, other world. There are so many other worlds. Swarga is one of them. So, either here or there is absolutely no desire for it. We must understand, Vairagya does not mean that leave this world, leave the family, go to some temples or mountains and start doing tapas. That need not be Vairagya. Viraga is not having a desire for any of these bhogas of either this world or any other world. There are so many people who perform great yajnas, havanas. Even in Puranas we read that. What is the purpose? After death I should go to Swarga. So this kind of desire should not be there. Desire should be only for the eternal. What is permanently there, only that I should have. Nothing else. If anything else comes, let it come. Let me enjoy that. Our Sanatana Dharma is such a great Dharma which never says that you have to take sannyasa for liberation. Be in your family. Be with your spouse or children or all friends around them. Yes, be there with them. But do not have the desire for all this. If it comes, let it come. Example is Janaka Maharaja. We call him as Rajarshi. He is a Raja as well as a Rishi. He was having all kind of vaibhogas, all kind of luxuries. He enjoyed all of them. But he did not have attachment to any of these. That makes the difference. So here he says, neither here nor there. No desire for either the worldly luxuries or any other world luxuries. If that is so, then yes, that is called as viraga or vairagya. Next about Shamadhi Shatka Sampattihi kaha. What are these 6 internal wealth? Guru answers, Shamo, Dama, Uparatihi, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhanam cha iti. 6 of them. Shama, Dama, Uparati, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhanam. Now obviously the next question is, what is Shama? Shamaha kaha? The Guru answers, Mano Nigrahaha. We have already seen this. Let us just brush through that. What is Manas? What is mind? It is simply flow of thoughts. There are 2 different kinds of thoughts. One is voluntary thought, another one is involuntary thoughts. Voluntary means we plan and then we get that kind of thought. If you want to visit Tirupati, you have to plan for it. When to go, how to go, then which all places to see, how to book the tickets, all this. So we plan for it and we will be focused on it. Whereas involuntary thoughts, these are only maximum. Every fraction of a second, we get some or the other thoughts. If you are just think about your child. Then from there the mind jumps. If the child is in school, then some of the incidents which have happened in the school or which may happen. We assume that such incidents may happen, then we think about them. What will I do if this happens? If at all the incident has already occurred, then why did this happen? How can the teacher say so? My child is so good. So many things. We are not living in the present. We live either in the past or in the future. So it is for us to control these involuntary thoughts, manonigraha. Voluntary thoughts, generally it is not bad. We are not that bad to intend how to kill that person. There are people, but we are not so. But involuntary thoughts, every fraction of a second, involuntary thoughts attack us. How to control this? That is called as shama, manonigraha. Then, second one is, among the Shatka Sampatti, second one is Dama. Damaha kaha? What is Dama? Chakshuradi bahyendriya nigraha. Chakshuhu adi. Chakshu means eyes. Chakshuhu adi. How many such indriyas do we have? 5 jnanendriyas. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. Altogether 5 such jnanendriyas are there. Through these jnanendriyas only the world enters us. Enters the body, enters the mind only through these 5 gateways, mahadwaras. If these 5 indriyas are not working, person cannot live. At least one should be working. Otherwise we don't know the world at all. Now it is for us to control these entry gates. We must have some security over there, not to allow every Tom, Dick and Harry. During COVID time, we all have experienced this. If at all one person in a house, in the apartment, one building which consists of so many houses, if at all one person had COVID, then immediately they would tape that building. Why? People should not go there. There is person who has got this infection. If I go, I may get infected. We were so scared that even to look at the building we were scared. If I look at the building, that infection may attack me. So we used to stay far away from such taped buildings. This all of us have experienced. Which means we know to withdraw ourselves from something which is creating some danger for us. Same way, we must be able to withdraw ourselves, our indriyas, from situations which may create danger. Simple example, gossip. There are 2-3 people who are gossiping about another person. Now we enter there. Then come to know that they are gossiping. What should be done? Can I involve myself in that gossip and say that even though I know about this person, she or he is like this only always. He has done like this to me also. Or, oh, this is danger. If at all it falls in my ears, my mind also will start talking about all these things, thinking about this. So better move away. Like how in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Kurmonganiva sarvashaha. Kurma, tortoise, turtle. If at all it thinks that there is some danger, immediately it withdraws all the limbs, the head, everything within the shell. It protects itself. So we all should be like this. In case we realize that, okay, this is going to be some danger for me, my mind may fall into this, may get distracted or attracted towards this, which is not good for my spiritual path, spiritual progress. If at all we come to know about this, then immediately withdraw from there. Or if somebody is gossiping, probably we may not be able to move away from there. Let us not involve ourselves in talking. And whatever they are talking, let it not enter my mind. It may enter my ear. It will fall in my ear. But Let me not entertain my mind in it. That is why Bhadram Karane Bhishrunu Yamadevaha Bhadram Pashye Maksha Bhirya Chatraha. Such wonderful prayers, prarthana, mantras we have in our Upanishads. Let my ear, let it fall, because I can't help it. If somebody is talking, I cannot say that you don't talk. They may talk, let it fall, but let me not give my mind to it. What are we doing now? We are entertaining our mind in. We may not be talking, but whatever they are talking, we are keenly listening to that, then thinking about it. So what is happening? That gets cemented here. The same thing we are carrying further in our journey, not only in this birth, in the later births also. Then we keep crying, why is this happening to me? I am so good, I am doing so many pujas, but still God is doing this to me. So we should be able to withdraw ourselves. That is what is Bahya Indriya. These are all outside, external. Whereas Shama, Mano Nigraha is not that easy. That is why Shankaracharya has put it in the beginning itself. Try to control your mind first. Try to control your Bahya Indriyas, which are comparatively easier. So this is about Bahya Indriya Nigraha. The next one is the third one we will see now. Uparamaha kaha. The third qualification, he says Uparama. What is Uparama? Swadharma anushtanam eva. Swadharma anushtanam eva. If you follow our own dharma, then we are qualified. Uparama is there in us. It is for us to understand each and every qualification and then see, analyze, do I have this qualification? If not, I should develop this qualification. So what is Uparama? Swadharma Anushtana. Following one's own dharma. As we have seen already in Bhagavad Gita, dharma has got different meanings. Based on the context, we have to consider the meaning. Here it means our duties. Discharging our own duties is Uparama. Now we have to see what are our duties. As a child, one duty, some duties. As we grow, duties keep on changing. Adults get married, different duties. Then as you grow older, you have children, you have grandchildren, another kind of duties are there. So based on our position, based on our age, duties vary. I cannot say that when I was a child, this was my duty, I will have the same duty now also. No, it is not possible. It will vary. So we must understand what our duties are. As a daughter, duties. As daughter-in-law, duties. As wife, duties. As husband, duties. As children, duties. As grandmother, grandchildren, different, varies. The duty varies. It is for us to understand what my duty is. If I am a teacher, if I am a doctor, if I am an engineer, again, duty varies. For example, a teacher. A teacher may be a mother or a father. As father or mother, different duties. When you are working as a teacher, different duties towards your students. I cannot say that I am the mother or father, the same duties I will execute here also. As a teacher, different kinds of duties. So we must understand as our position, what is my position? For this position, what is my duty? This is one way of looking at it. But it should not stop at this. Our Vedas talk about Panchamaha Yajna. Lot of importance is given to this Panchamaha Yajna. The moment we use the word Yajna, immediately our imagination starts. A beautiful big Homakunda, so many Vaidikas chanting mantras and putting havis into the fire, etc. That is one kind of yajna. We are not talking about that yajna, which may be performed once a year or once in lifetime. What Veda is talking is, every fraction of a second, this yajna has to be performed. That is Panchamaha Yajna. Like how you pay tax to the government. Why should we pay tax? Because it is providing so many facilities to us. Road tax, house tax, property tax. Isn't it? Don't we pay? Because we are using the roads, we have to pay road tax. We pay. What happens if we don't pay? Punishable. It is offense. In the same way, here this yajna means service. What kind of service? Loving service. With respect. With reverence. Some of these, rather all of these have to be performed with love, with reverence, with respect. What are these? Deva yajna, Brahma yajna, Pitri yajna, Manushya yajna, Bhuta yajna. I repeat. Deva yajna, Brahma yajna, Pitri yajna, Manushya yajna, Bhuta yajna. What is Deva yajna? All these yajnas are reverential attitude of gratitude, living our life with gratitude. If I take a pen, if I borrow a pen from one person in the bank just to put my signature, when I give it back, definitely I will say thank you. Just for few seconds I have used this pen. God has provided the beautiful world for us. Such a wonderful creation. And He has created, He has gifted me with this wonderful human body, with which I can understand Tattvabodha. For this, shouldn't we be grateful to God? So just think of Him with gratitude. And if possible, whole day, every now and then, thank you for this, thank you for this. Can we think of Him? That is what is Namasmarana. With this name, think of Him with gratitude. Not only God, we have Devatas. We have Panchabhutas, Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Jala, Prithvi. Each Bhuta has got a Devata. Imagine our life, we don't have water. Can we live without water? Can we live without air? Can we live without space? Can we live without this earth? Not possible for us. Our body is made up of Panchabhutas. The whole world is made up of Panchabhutas. That also we will learn in this Tattvabodha. Shankaracharya wonderfully explains the creation. So, shouldn't we be grateful to all these Panchabhutas or those Devatas? We pollute water. We go to some picnic spots, some beautiful forest. What do? We throw everything around and come back. We had a wonderful picnic. How did we leave that forest? Trash. Every trash is thrown there and we pat ourselves. We had a wonderful picnic. Polluting everything. Is this our duty? Is this our dharma? Is this the way we are showing gratitude to God, all the different gods or devatas? So we should understand what our duties are. Now this is about Deva Yajna, Brahma Yajna. Brahma Yajna, Veda Yajna, Rishi Yajna, all these mean the same. This is a serve and preserve. Vedas. We are all Sanatana Dharmis. Every Sanatana Dharmi is a Vaidika Dharmi. We are trusting, we have lot of faith in our Vedas. We know that Vedas is not composed by one Rishi or two Rishis gathered together and wrote Vedas. No. Other religions you observe, they have their divine books. One book for one religion, written or composed by one person. Whereas ours is not like that. When these Rishis were in their purest of the minds, did the tapas, it was revealed to them by God. Not one or two Rishis. We don't even know how many Rishis have contributed here. How do we show our gratitude to them? I don't know Vedas. I don't know even to chant. So how can I contribute? Our aim is to preserve and propagate. How do I preserve? If possible, try to study some part of Veda, or at least like Tattvabodha, etc. Or we can contribute indirectly. There are so many Veda Pathashalas where the Vedas are being taught to the students. Contribute, Tanu, Mana, Dhana. Any of these, whatever service possible, we can do it, so that Vedas are preserved. Sanatana Dharma has been being attacked by Islam, by Christianity, by so many other religions in the past. Even in the present, we know it is happening. People are calling Sanatana Dharma as dengue, malaria, and it has to be totally demolished. This is how people are talking today. It is our duty to preserve this and propagate this. Propagate in the sense, whatever we know about this Sanatana Dharma or Vedas, pass it on to the next generation. Or discuss about it with the others who are like-minded people. Instead of talking about some family or the other, we can discuss about these concepts, principles of Vedas. So this is about Brahma Yajna, Veda Yajna or Rishi Yajna. The next one, third one is Pitri Yajna. Service towards our elders, not only elders, even for the next generation comes under Pitri Yajna. Service towards our family. Taking care of the elderly people in the family. How do we take care? Why are they here? Why can't they die? When are they going to die? I can't even go here. I can't go there. I cannot attend this function, that ceremony. This is not the way. This is not yajna at all. We must take care of them with love and respect. That becomes yajna towards our pitrus. And there are so many people who don't take care of them when they are alive. But later, Shraddha karma, very pompously they do it. Not that they should not do Shraddha karma. Shraddha karma definitely has to be performed. But when they are alive, we should take care of them with love and respect. Then, what about our children? We must take care of the children too. It is not just delivering some children or producing children. That automatically probably happens. But putting them in the right track, that is our duty. So, taking care of our children, grandchildren, all these come under Pitri Yajna. Next one is Manusha Yajna. We all sip coffee in the morning, early morning. 1 cup of coffee is not there. Bandi doesn't start, Gadi doesn't start at all. For that 1 cup of coffee to come to this cup, how many people have worked for it? So many people's effort is there in it. Do we recognize? I have paid money for it. I have paid money for the milk, coffee powder, everything I have paid for the gas. This is arrogance. During COVID time, we have faced this. Even if we have money, we are not able to get what we want. So many people's effort is involved in one sari that I am wearing. How to thank them all? Who all are involved? I don't know. How to thank them all? Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Just pray. One sentence is enough. But with that kind of attitude, thank them all. Call this as reverential attitude of gratitude is Panchamaha Yajna. So Manusha Yajna. Last one is Bhuta Yajna. Bhuta is everything that is existing here, even including inert objects. Mountains, rivers, and all the inert objects that we use. River, mountain. Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi claimed that Arunachala mountain is my guru. Swami Shivanandji Maharaj of Rishikesh declared that Himalaya is my father. Gangama, river Ganga Mata is my mother. See the way they are looking at all these inert objects. My favorite example is chappals, slippers. We wear slippers. The name given is Pada Raksha, which protects our feet. Can we go out in the hot sun without slippers? Slippers protect us, protect our body, protect our feet. And just because it is protecting, we are not bringing them inside the house. We are not doing any puja to that. But while leaving the slippers outside, how do we leave? Without any gratitude. Just do like we are always in a hurry. While entering the house, we are in a hurry. We simply throw it and then enter the house. Can we keep it in a neat manner? Can we show our respect to the slippers which has protected our feet? Just that attitude of gratitude. What happens to the slippers if I say thank you? If I say thank you, nothing happens. If I don't say thank you, also nothing happens to the slippers. But if I am saying thank you or that kind of an attitude is there, then transformation of my heart, my mind takes place. So we should work towards this now. How to transform myself? This is important for us. So whole day it should be attitude of gratitude. Everything gratitude. Once there was a young boy who was demanding for kind of shoes, a particular brand, let us say Adidas, maybe costing some 10,000, 12,000. So the mother was saying, no, please, we'll buy some other brand because this is very costly. He said no. He started fighting with the mother. No, I want only that. Just then, there was a mother who was pushing her and young son on a wheelchair. Looking at that, the mother got to know that the child does not have feet. There is no leg below the knee at all. So she showed this to her son and said, be happy that you have feet. God has blessed you with feet. Look at this child. Doesn't even have feet. He can't even wear shoes. So generally we compare ourselves with the people who are slightly above us in all categories. And then say that, why are they like this and why am I like this? We should be able to compare ourselves with somebody who is slightly in the lower level. Then be happy that, yes, God has blessed me with this. I am so happy for this. So this kind of Pancha Maha Yajna to be performed by all of us every fraction of a second. This is Uparama. Not only that, Shankaracharya has not specified over here, but withdrawing ourselves from adharma is also Uparama. Wherever adharma is there, if possible, try to bring those people or whatever situation is into the dharma side. If not, leave it and withdraw from there. For us, I am a dharmika person, I am a religious person because I am going to Tirupati. I walk, I climb the steps. Then I put some 10,000 rupees in the hundi, so I am a very religious person. Going to Tirupati, climbing the steps, putting her 10,000 rupees, everything is fine. But it does not end there. Our duty, it does not end there. This Panchamaha Yajnas we must do, whether we go to Tirupati or not, this must be done by all of us. Then we can say, I have the qualification of Uparama. Let us go to the next one. Titiksha ka. What is the fourth qualification? Titiksha. Shitoshna sukha dukkhadi sahishnutvam. Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkha. Tolerating all this. We call this as Sahana. Tolerance. Higher the tolerance, lesser the tension. We call this as immunity. There are two kinds of immunities. One is external immunity or physical body, immunity for the physical body. The other one is mental or emotional immunity. We know how to take care of our external immunity. How? We may not be doing it, but we know about it. Taking good food, not which is good for only the tongue, which is good for the body and the mind. Doing some exercise, pranayama, yogasana, or studying dharma, etc. All these will make our body healthy. We develop that kind of immunity so that it is not being attacked by any kind of diseases. If we don't follow all this, then we become great host for every kind of disease. This is about external immunity. What about the internal immunity? If somebody says, Jyoti is bad, why is she talking like this? Then what happens? I get angry. I flare up and start talking nonsense about that person. Why? Tolerance level is 0. That is why in today's world, people who have studied psychology or psychiatrists are minting money like anything. Why? Everybody has got depression. Some 5th standard studying child, I came to know that child is in depression. 12th standard, 11th standard, 12th standard, definitely depression. Who is studying medicine? They are also in depression. Why? Tolerance level is 0. Emotional immunity level is 0. That we should develop. Ups and downs are part of life. When ups are there, it's very easy. When down part comes in the life, then it becomes difficult. We start grumbling. I have been chanting Vishnu Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama. I have been chanting Nama Japa for so many thousands times a day. Look at this. This is what God is doing. All the difficulties, troubles in the world, He has packed and posted it to my address only. Why should He do this? I will not chant any more Vishnu Sahasranama. We keep grumbling. We keep pointing fingers at others when down part of life is there with me. Up part is there, it is because of me only. This kind of immunity if you don't have, then pressure, anxiety, suicidal cases. There are so many suicides taking place. Because Titiksha is not there. We also do this, just think about this. In summer, if I have planned to go somewhere, especially let me say that I have decided to go to Chennai. After nowadays Chennai is hot, in summer, very difficult. If I am planning to go in May, assume that I have planned in March to travel to Chennai in May. Then I will keep thinking about how will I do this if AC is not there, how will I live in that room, and what saree, can I wear this saree, can I wear this jewelry. So many things we keep on thinking, and how. Can we put a full stop there? I am going to Chennai, it's going to be hot. Prepare for it. Take the dresses which are appropriate for that season. Jewels which are appropriate for that. And stop talking about it. Can we do this? Instead of keeping on thinking about it, calling everybody, I'm going to Chennai, how will I wear this, how will I do this, how will I do that? So many things we do it. And create confusion everywhere. Can we stop doing all this? So that our Sahana Shakti, so that our immunity, emotional immunity or internal immunity level increases. Strength, we get strength by this. We should be able to handle discomfort situations. We may not be comfortable. So many times we have to face that. Can we handle such situations which are not at all comfortable to me? That is why Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkha, Mana, Apamana. Shita and Ushna for the body. Sukha, Dukkha for the mind. Mana, Apamana for the buddhi. Can we be equipoised? Can we have this equanimity? Samatvam yogamuchyate, said Bhagavanta in Bhagavad Gita. Can we be like this? Can we try to be like this at least? I have planned that situation should be like this. If it happens, well and good. What if it doesn't happen according to my plan? Can we accept it? Can we accept it with a smiling face? If so, yes, we have this Titiksha. We can pat ourselves. So situations which are not conducive, how to handle them? How can I handle this? That we should be able to put our mind there and think for a while. What happens if I react? Somebody is insulting me. I can simply react and shout back. What are the consequences? Can we think from this angle? Once a person came to Gautama Buddha and started abusing him. Such nonsense words he uttered. Buddha did not react. For a long time he kept on abusing, and all his other disciples started getting very irritated with this person. And then they thought, why can't Buddha also shout back? But Buddha was continuously smiling. After that, person left because he had to leave. He lost all his strength over there by abusing, but there was no reaction from Buddha. Then those disciples came and asked him, why didn't you react? You could also have abused him, or at least say stop. Buddha said, if somebody gives me a gift, I don't want that. What will I do? That person will take it back. I have to give it back to the person. In the same way, he has given me wonderful gift. Internally I said, I don't want to take this gift. That's all. What will happen? It will go back to the same person. Same abuses will go back to the person. Do I have to answer? Do I have to react to this? Do I have to respond to this? Nothing. Of course, to that level it may not be possible, but little by little, or definitely all of us can try. If we can try, yes, then it is Titiksha. So, the next one, let us move on to the next one. Shraddha Kidrishi. What is Shraddha? So, Guru answers, Guru Vedanta Vakyadishu Vishwasaha Shraddha. Guru, Vishwasa in Guru, Vishwasa in Guru Vakya, Vishwasa in Vedanta Vakya. This is Shraddha. We need not have Shraddha in something which we know. For example, I am a female, I am a lady. Should I have Shraddha about it, or trust or Vishwasa about it, or do I know? When I know that I am a lady, I am a female, I don't need to have any kind of trust or faith. Now, faith is needed in something that is unknown. Parabrahma. We simply know that Krishna, Rama, some photographs. We still don't know what exactly God is. So we need to have faith. We definitely have faith in the worldly affairs. Every night we sleep, planning for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning what breakfast? Don't we? Don't we plan? With the faith that I am going to live tomorrow. I am going to be alive tomorrow morning also. We board the bus, we board the train, we get into the aeroplanes. Don't we have trust on those drivers or pilot? So many people go to the barber. Do they have a doubt that, will that barber cut my neck? With the big knife he has got, he may cut my neck. Do we get this kind of doubts? Oh, we have lot of trust on drivers and barbers and so many worldly people, but we don't have Shraddha about God. We doubt him. Why is he doing like this? So here he says, Adi Shankaracharya says that first one is Guru. Vishwasa in the Guru. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Pranipata. fall at the feet of the Guru. Otherwise, you will be intellectually arrogant. When you study little bit of Bhagavad Gita or any of these, we become arrogant. I know this. See, those people don't know, but I know it. Aham bhava. So Krishna says, fall at the feet of your Guru. That will destroy your aham bhava. We consider so many people as our Guru. Then what do? We find fault with each and every Guru. Some concepts of this Guru are okay, but this I don't agree. And not only that, we start abusing, talking nonsense about that Guru with some other people. This should not be the way. Whomever we consider as Guru, we should have 100% that conviction should be there. Conviction in the ability and nobility of the Guru. That is Shraddha. Similarly, Guru Vakya. Whatever the Guru teaches, we should have trust, faith, that kind of Vishwasa should be there. Yes, I don't know this. But since my Guru is telling, it should be 100% correct. Let me also experience it. How can I experience it? I should assimilate it. Chintana, manana. Implement it in my life. Then I will experience this. Since my Guru has experienced, 100% it is sure. That kind of faith should be there in the words of the Guru. Similarly, Vedanta Vakyadishu. Guru Vakya and Vedanta Vakya. Trust in the Vedanta Vakya. What is Vedanta? Veda is divided into two categories. The first category is religious field, Karma Kanda. Second part is Jnana Kanda or spiritual part of it. In the religious part or Karma Kanda, variety of pujas, mantras, all these are given, prescribed. Why? So that we develop all these qualities, Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparama, all these qualities we have to develop. We cannot simply go to one mall and say, come on, I'm going to give you crores of rupees, give me this Shama, Dama. Can we? No. We have to understand, we have to implement, we have to experience. I can say I have a lot of patience. When somebody keeps on praising me, I have a lot of patience. Yes. If somebody abuses me, do I have the same kind of patience? I have to experience it. Then only I can say, yes, I've got the qualification. So, the first part prepares all of us to move on to the second part. That is Vedanta. Vedanta does not have any stotras or stutis about God so that we get these children or get married. No. It talks about Parabrahma Tattva. So we have to step into this. So Shankaracharya talks about Vedanta. He did not talk about the Purva Bhaga of Veda. He talked about the Anta Bhaga of Veda, which is Upanishads. Even you can say Tattvabodha also falls into this category. Initially we may not be able to understand anything. But Vedanta says so. So I am a Vaidika Dharmi. I have complete trust in Vedas, complete trust in Vedanta. So whatever the Vedanta says, I will accept it with the faith. This is what is Adi Shankaracharya is talking about. Guru Vedanta Vakyadishu Vishwasaha Shraddha. We do have faith in the worldly matters. Now, that faith should be slowly directed towards the spiritual field. Rabindranath Tagore said that faith is a bird that sings in joy even if the dawn is dark. It is not yet morning, but the bird is singing with joy. Why? Faith that sunrise is going to take place now. That is the faith. So we all should have faith in Guru, Guru Vakya and Vedanta Vakya. For that, we must train the mind. That is why all these pujas, meditation, all these are needed for all of us. So this is about Shraddha. The next one, Samadhanam Kim? Some people say that Samadhanam is some kind of contentment or relaxation. No, it is not that Samadhana here. Shankaracharya says, Chitta Ekagrata. Wonderfully he says, this is a qualification. Do we have this? Ekagrata, focused mind. Mental focus is Chitta Ekagrata. We must be able to analyze ourselves. Do I have this mental focus? 100% we have in worldly affairs. If I am going for Europe tour, I have 100% mental focus. I go to the Google, check which all places I can visit in these 10 days of my Europe tour, which all countries can I visit, what is important, how much money is needed, which flight should I book, when should I book. It should not clash with any other functions in my family. Don't we have mental focus for all this? Check. 100% all of us have. Just for one reception, which saree to wear. Stand in front of the cupboard and then this saree. Oh, no. The same people have come for this function. They have seen me wearing this saree. Then let me not wear this saree. Don't we have the kind of mental focus for all these things? Yes, we do have. Again, that has to be moved over here, directed towards the spiritual field. We must develop this. We have invested everything for name, fame, position, everything. My family, my money, my bank property, my properties, my name, my fame. How much we have invested in all this. Not that it is wrong. Okay, we have done it. But now, we should be able to invest here in this. Chitta Ekagrata. That is why Sanatana Dharma has given us wonderful ashrama. Brahmacharya ashrama, Grihastha Vanaprastha ashrama, Sannyasa ashrama. In Brahmacharya ashrama, we study about various things. In Grihastha we get married. And whatever we have studied, we implement it here in the family. Live a beautiful life in the family. Do what kind of charity is possible, whatever possible, do that dana, dharma. Gain as much punya as possible. Unfortunately, we are thinking that Grihastha is the end. Oh, I am leading a beautiful life, wonderful family members. Yes, this is how I should be. Now I can leave, exit this world. It does not end there. Next ashrama is there, Vanaprastha ashrama. In the earlier days, they used to go to the forest, which is not possible in the present conditions. And it is not necessary also. Here, slowly detach ourselves from the worldly affairs. How are we? We have taken care of our children. I am around 70, 75, 80 years old. Now I have to take care of my grandchildren. I have to take care of my grandchildren's children too. Not that we should not be doing all this. As a yajna, as a service, definitely we should do. But at the same time, some part of our day should be kept specifically for either Veda or anything of this sort. I am not talking about only pujas. Not the mechanical pujas that we do. We must be able to put our mind into this, studying something which will make me progress in the spiritual path. Religiously, we are following many things. Not that it should not be done. We should move forward. At least a few minutes meditation. At least a few minutes, 1 or 2 Bhagavad Gita shlokas. Study them, not by hearting. By hearting is another part of it. But study. How can I implement it in my life? Vanaprastha-ashrama. Last one is Sannyasa-ashrama. Once again, being in the same family without any kind of attachments. I am very old. My ears have become bad. Eyes have become bad. I am not able to see properly. I am not able to hear properly. Okay? Very good. It's a great blessing. Need not hear. Listen to all the family members, whatever they are talking. Not necessary for me. Let me think of God. Can we do this? So here, Samadhana is Chitta Ekagrata. How does it come? We have to follow Viveka, Vairagya, Shama, Dama, Uparama, Titiksha, Shraddha. Then comes Samadhana. Unless we gain these qualifications, Chitta Ekagrata will not come. The moment close our eyes, sitting for supposed to be meditation, what happens? Movie starts. What happened yesterday, what may happen tomorrow, everything. All nonsensical things appear in front of the internal eyes. We are forgetting the final goal of our life. Chitta Ekagrata is remembering every now and then what is my final goal. All these goals are okay. When we are children, I have to go to school, I have to study, then I have to go to college, engineering, medical, blah, blah, blah. We have to study. I have to get married, I have to get children, I have to get a good job. All these are okay. Not that it is wrong. Executing all these, back of the mind, it should be there. My final goal is liberation. We call this as Chitta Ekagrata, being in the Grihastha-ashrama. What is my final goal? Okay, buy jewelries, buy good saris, wear them, enjoy them. While enjoying them, one part of the mind should be thinking about how can I be liberated. This is called Chitta Ekagrata. There was a king who did not have any children. He was becoming old, so he wanted to select the next king. So he announced in his kingdom, I am going to select the next king. How? He said, all are eligible. Even children are eligible for this. All should gather in the open ground tomorrow, and I will be there in disguise. I will not be wearing the same dress and all. I will be changing my attire or in disguise. The person who comes to me and says that you are the king, that person is going to be the king. Very easy. So people thought, wow, very easy. Very easily I can identify this king. I know him. I have been seeing him for so many years. So the next day, the whole kingdom, people, everybody came there, gathered. Children of all age groups, people were there, gathered. Like exhibition, so many things were kept there. So many hotels, everything was free. Delicious food, variety of play games, variety of movies, everything was there. Whatever we wanted, we could use it because everything was free, provided by the king. People all came there, started eating and enjoying all this. Months together, they forgot their goal. They fell into this trap. One day, one youth of 20 years, he came there with the determination that I will identify the king. So he also moved around till evening. He could not identify. He could not recognize who the king was. He thought, I will go back home Just then he saw one temple there. He thought, let me go into the temple and pray to God. So he went inside. Archaka Pujari was there. He performed Aarti and gave the Aarti to this boy, young man. Young man took Aarti and suddenly looked at the Pujari. You are the king, he said. He gave the statement, you are the king. The Pujari said, yes, I am the king. You are going to the next king. Sounds so funny, isn't it? People have forgotten their goal. We all are in the similar situation. Who am I? Where did I come from? Where am I going? Why did I come here? What am I doing? These are the 5 questions that we have to keep on questioning ourselves. What is my final goal? If you forget, we are also part of the story then. The worldly attractions are infinite. We are falling, drowning in this ocean of this world. Attractions are like ocean. We are forgetting the final goal. What is the aim of my life? Is it only getting married, producing children and getting back, exiting the world? Is this my goal? Let us question ourselves. What is the final goal? If we keep on thinking about it, if we can keep on thinking about every now and then, pat ourselves, chitta ekagrata, samadhana is there. Not easy, but definitely not impossible. We must keep chanting. Namasmarana, it has to be continuously done. Nama and Smarana, chanting of the Nama along with the Smarana. When it goes, 100% guaranteed by Adi Shankaracharya that if all of us will gain this kind of chitta ekagrata. So why not we try? Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu.